If you enjoy the channel and don't want to miss a video, press the notification bell next to the subscribe button. Hey folks, Mobile Geezer here, and I just wanted to do a quick run through of the phones that I've acquired this year. So as you can see, there's 10 phones in total, and I just figured I'd quickly go over what phones I got when in 2017, and we'll come right down to the end. So we'll start out. The first phone I got back in January. This was the Huawei Mate 9. A really terrific phone. I saw it when I was out at CES, and boy, it is a wonderful phone. It's a lot to hold in the hand, but I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it at CES. It's got a 16:9 display, a normal display as opposed to the new ones. It's for any GSM carrier. This one is 64 gig, comes with a micro SD card, up to 256K, and right now I see it on Amazon for $468. You might find it cheaper at eBay and Newegg, but just take a look around. So that was my first phone of the year for 2017. Next up, the ZTE Blade V8 Pro. Again, a really terrific budget phone. As you know, ZTE makes some really good low priced and budget phones, and this is absolutely one of them. It's a GSM carrier phone, so it'll be for T-Mobile and AT&T, not Verizon or Sprint. This one is 32 gig, has a micro SD card up to 128 gig, and right now I found it out on Amazon for $139, and to me, for $139, this is a terrific phone all the way around. Next up, the LG G6, which I got in April. This was the first phone that I got with the 18:9 display, and I love the 18:9 display ever since I picked this one up, and on all the other ones that I've gotten since. As you can see, it's a gorgeous phone, well made, works on all 4 US carriers. This one's 32 gig with a micro SD card up to 2 terabytes. Right now, I found it on Amazon for $489. You can probably find it cheaper. Some people didn't like this phone. I love the LG G6, and yes, I would highly recommend it. In April, I picked up my first Moto phone, the Moto G5 Plus. It's got the regular 16:9 display. Comes in 32 or 64 gig with a micro SD card up to 128. I found this one at the Moto website right now at $200. My guess is you're probably not going to do any better than that. To me, for $200, this is one great phone, and everyone that I know that has picked up the Moto G5 Plus pretty much loves the phone. In June, I picked up my first HTC phone, the HTC U11. It's got a 16:9 display, works on all 4 US carriers, comes in 64 or 128 gig with a micro SD card up to 256. And right now it's at the HTC US website for $649. Maybe you can find a better price. I didn't see any better right now, but I would highly recommend this phone. And this week I'll be doing my phone of the year out of the phones that I purchased, and this will be up there in the running. So stay tuned for that. Then in August, I got the Moto Z2 Play. And of course, the Moto Z phones come with the Moto mods. I got the JBL Sound Boost mod, and boy, it was awesome. It really is worth every cent that you pay for that. I got it for free when I got the original offer, but I'd say the Sound Boost mod is worth every cent. And this Moto Z2 Play, I think, is one of the best phones of the year. In October, I finally picked up the LG V30, my second LG phone. A gorgeous phone, extremely great build, wireless charging just like the LG G6. Again, one of my phones of the year nominees. This is a wonderful, great phone. I know some people don't like the front-facing camera. I find it to be adequate, and for all the other video capabilities of this phone, I think it's just an awesome phone. Matter of fact, just today, I got a comment from one of my subscribers in India that picked it up, and he absolutely loves the phone, and he went into great detail about why he loves the phone so much, and he was thanking me for recommending it. So that made me feel pretty good. So yes, another phone I would highly recommend. Then last month, I just happened to be walking through Walmart when my wife saw this Moto E4 Verizon version for 40 bucks. Well, I jumped on that, and I had remember seeing in one of Jay Will's videos that he had taken the Verizon version, gotten out on eBay, got himself an unlock code. I did the same thing, got an unlock code for $2.29. So picked up a great phone for under 50 bucks. I'll leave a link from Amazon for 100 bucks, but if you look around at Walmart, Target, other places, you may find it for less. Maybe you'll need an unlock code, but for the price that this phone costs, this is an awesome phone. The highest price I think I've seen anybody pay for it is 129 bucks, and this is a great budget phone for that price. Also last month, I imported through Geek Buying the Xiaomi Mi A1. Again, another first for me. This was my first Xiaomi phone. It's a budget phone. Runs in the $200 area. I picked it up for $208. I'll leave a link to Geek Buying to import it. Right now I think it's $223.99. But once again, a phone that I really love. This has my secondary SIM in it at the moment, so it's one of my 2 daily drivers. And the cameras on this thing for the price will absolutely amaze you, I think. And the last phone that I bought this year, once again a first, was my first OnePlus, the OnePlus 5T. This has my main SIM in it, so it's my current daily driver, and I absolutely love this phone. I would highly recommend it to anyone. Right now it's $4.99 at the OnePlus website, which is what I paid for it, and I think it's worth every cent and as good as any of the flagships out there. Once again, in the running for my phone of the year. So that's the phones that I picked up this year, folks. There's not one here that I wouldn't recommend for the price. I think they're all great phones for what you're asking from them. So, as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.